Watercolor is a very beautiful medium to work with. Today we will learn one watercolor technique. Hi there, this is Modula for Modula Creations. I have linked all the materials used in the description box. You can check it out, and if interested you can buy online. Now for the material, first we will take a look at the watercolor paper. This one is from Canson. It's a watercolor paper. This is from Arto. This is from Anupam. This is also from Anupam, A for watercolor paper. And this is from Fabriano. So I have showed a few of them here. So they have come in variety of price ranges. As a beginner, you can start off initially with anything that's within your budget. I'll do a separate video on comparing these papers later. Today I'll be doing the demo on this Fabriano watercolor paper. Next I'll tell you about watercolors. We have a lot of watercolor sets available. This one is from Camel. This is 12 color set, watercolor cake. This is again from Camel. This has 18 shades. This is also watercolor cake. This is a pan travel set. This is from the company Daler Rowney Aquafine. This has 24 colors in it. And this is a Winsor Newton watercolor tube set. This has 24 watercolor tubes. Again, all these have their own price ranges, so you can pick whatever you can. For the brushes, as a beginner you can choose any soft synthetic brushes. So this is Camlin. One is 8, another is 6. Next important thing to remember is the water. So always work with 2 bowls of water, one to clean off your brushes and another to mix the paint. So whenever you are mixing the paint, you take direct from this plain clean water, and this is to wash your brushes. The technique we are going to learn today is wet on wet. This is also called as Alla Prima. Here wet paint is applied to previously laid wet paint. In other words, I can say it as wet paint is applied before the first coat of the wet paint dries. Here I have a piece of paper to just show you how this technique works. So first I am just applying water on my paper. So this is a wet layer now. So before it dries up, I quickly take some paint. See how it spreads by itself. Now I'll just apply another color on top of it. See how it spreads by itself. So this is the wet on wet technique. So next I have stuck the Fabriano paper to my board. So let's try a flower on wet technique. So what I'm going to do is, I don't have anything specific in my mind. Just try wanted to do a small flower as a demonstration for you. So I'm just applying water and making it wet. Here I am applying light yellow as the base color. And I'll go with some darker yellow. So I'm allowing the paint to mix itself. Now I'm going to start the petals. Just I'm wetting the paper. For the petals to get an idea of how the flower will look like. Now I'll create some flower petals. I just allow this to merge by itself. And now let's add more interest. We will add a green. Well, this is still wet. I just add a darker green. Now we'll go ahead and add a little bit of background to it. The same technique. Just add a little bit of blues and complete this image. You can keep adding details As this is a demo, just wanted to show you the technique. That's it guys. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. I'll be coming up with more tutorials and information in my upcoming videos. Keep practicing and keep rocking.